Hey guys, welcome back to another video, where today we're going to be looking at the budget phone called the Xiaomi Redmi 4A, which you can find for around $124 Canadian. So taking a look at the back, there's a 13 megapixel rear facing camera and a flash right next to it. So trying out this camera, it's very familiar since it looks just like an iPhone layout. Taking a look at the picture, it's really washed out, blurry, and pretty grainy, even with a lot of light coming through the window. Taking a look at the text on the boxes behind, it's pretty grainy and it's not very sharp at all. There's also a speaker in the back with a very big grill, but don't get too excited since the speakers aren't very good in backfiring. There's also a headphone jack at the top, so that's really nice. And there's a microphone right next to that. And there's two sets. There's also another microphone at the bottom right next to the micro USB port that allows for charging. Taking a look at the front of the phone, there's a 5-inch Full HD panel with surrounded by big white bezels compared to today's standards. The screen is pretty responsive, and so are the tiny buttons at the bottom. They look tiny but are easy to tap and have a vibration motor, but the vibration motor is nowhere as close to as good as the new iPhone 8's. Taking a look at above the screen, there is a call speaker, a 5 megapixel camera, and a proximity sensor. Overall, this phone is pretty snappy for its price. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as the newest iPhone or the newest Galaxy phone, but it's doing what it can for the price, which is actually pretty good. Looking at the side of the phone, there's a SIM card tray, but not any ordinary SIM card tray. This SIM card tray has two SIM card slots, which could be, I don't know, pretty helpful if you're a businessman or businesswoman. Depends. Taking a look at the actual build of this phone, it has a soft touch plastic that actually kind of feels like metal, but I'm not sure what it is. But there's one thing that really annoys me about this phone. Just that one thing is that it has this tiny camera bump just because the top and the bottom of this phone curve in, leaving that little edge there. I don't know why it annoys me. But on to the scores. For the camera score, it gets a 4 out of 10. It's washed out and blurry. I can't give any more than that. For the sound or audio score, it gets a 5 out of 10. For the display score, it gets another 5 out of 10 for having a full HD panel. It's not really bright either. For the battery score, this phone gets a 7 out of 10 since it can almost last me the whole entire day, but just a bit less. For the overall build, the score is gonna be a 5 out of 10. It's a plastic and it's not very durable. It's not going to be as durable as the newest Gorilla Glass, so it gets a 5 out of 10. This means the final variant review score is 26 out of 50.
Before ending this video, just remember to like and subscribe. Let's try hitting 10 million likes on this video. Bye.